Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Made with Love. My name is Heather and today is Monday, November 25th of 2024. Today makes day 6 of my 12 days of Christmas ornaments. Can't believe that Christmas is only a month away. So today is going to be another very easy craft to do. I got two of these little lanterns from Dollar Tree. They were $1.75 each. They are pretty much the same. I think one might be a little bit taller. Yeah, I think, see that one's a little bit taller than the other, so the top's a little bit different. This one had some damage and I wasn't gonna buy it, but I thought I'd really love to do these in a pair. I love, lights and candles work good in groups of 2 or 3, but lanterns I like in groups of 2. I don't know, just something I like. I'm just gonna try to trim this off as much as possible, and I don't think I can get it. Not with these scissors. I have to get my precision scissors to get more of that cut off. This one looks like I might be able to pull it down from inside. Yeah, it's just got some glue right in here. I can just cut the knot off and pull it out of the top. So this one I get a hole in the top. This one, you don't. Usually if I do the Mod Podge, I will paint them. I just don't feel like doing any painting today, but I'm going to test to make sure these both still work, because they are from the dollar store and sometimes they don't light up. Oh, this is the new one. So this one, it has a little knob that you have to turn versus the little black thing that you just slide. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to take the stickers off as well. Like I said, normally if I was going to do Mod Podge, I paint them, but I just don't feel like painting today. It's one of those things that sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I always remove price tags and stickers. Sometimes they come off really easy like that first one, and other times they don't come off quite so easy. If I can't get this one off, I'm going to run down and grab my little scraper tool, because that really helps. Let's see, I got this paintbrush. Let's see. The paintbrush will work like the scraper. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Still in renovation, so we still have a lot of dust. I can clean, and I think I got it all, and I turn around and then there'll be like this nice layer of dust on my floors. So it's just going to take a while to get all this dust out of my house. So I'm going to turn the lights off now that I know they work. So now for the napkins, I have these ones that I bought last year with the little gnomes, Christmas gnomes. I like that. I've got this pack here, but because of the height of these, I just, you see the height, and I'd be cutting them, and I don't know, I'll figure that one out. So I'll take one out and I'll see how it lays out. And I also have this one here with this snowman family, which I thought would be kind of cute if it actually wraps around. Same with this little trailer. So first thing, I'm just gonna open these. This one actually has this supposedly easy tear top. Let's grab one of these ones. I'm gonna grab one of each napkin, and I'll pull it out and I'll just see how they look. I don't know, these are just 2-ply. Yeah, these are all 2-ply. These ones were from Dollarama, so $1.50 a pack. And this one we got 18, and 14 for this pack. And then the other gnomes ones, I know I got them from probably Dollarama last year as well. So probably about $1.25, $1.50 you know, probably about a pack of like that 14, 18 napkins. Sometimes you can get them in packs of 22 and 24, but you pay a little more. So I'll grab this one that's kind of got some damage to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this up. I'm gonna lay these napkins out so you can see the different designs on here. Also, I can see like some of these ones you can get multiple crafts out of one napkin. Like if I were to lay this, then the gnomes would come around. See this one here. Yeah, I like the way these are printed. I was able to get a house and a snowman. Let's see, will that work? Would I be able to get a snowman? House. Oh, I would. I'd be able to get a snowman and a couple houses and another little bit of a snowman if I did that one. Now, it's this snowman family. This is the one that I think I would really love to be able to do if it wraps around. If not, I do have candles. I'm gonna do this. So if I put this here, how much of it wraps around? Let's put snowman here. And it wraps around to there. If I did 2 snowman families, I could fit 2 snowman families around this. Not the front part, but just the 3 back sides. I kind of like that idea. And then let's see this trailer one. Same thing, it's got it on the 6 little sections. Let's see. The trailer. I could get, if I want to do 2 trailers. There, wrap it around. Yeah, I could get 2 trailers to wrap around one of these, not counting the front, because I'm trying to hold this back. So I'm just from this edge around the 3 sides. You know what? I think I'm gonna do the snowman because I love this one. I'll put my scissors. Now, usually when I'm doing this, I don't cut them out, but I just want to cut this out right now just so I can get a smaller piece of the napkin and I can just see if it's gonna actually work. So from the back, place the snowman family here. Oops, I guess I gotta place the snowman right here. I'm gonna kind of like pretend I'm wrapping like a gift. So this paper has like this like patterned or raised section. So I'm just gonna find right before that. So then it's got like all the bumpy stuff is sitting there. And I'm just gonna wrap it up and around and see where it would end. And yeah, I would definitely get 2 snowman families to wrap around. I love that. That's what I'm gonna do. But of course, I'm going to just separate the snowman, and then it's easier to do it smaller pieces. And then I also won't get this odd space. So I cut out these 3 snowman families. Now, I'm not really one into that whole truck or trailer thing, so I'm not going to use the trailer one. This one would be fun, but it's a lot of work to piece them together. So I think I'm going to do the seam one. I'm going to do these little gnomes. So I'm just gonna, like I said, normally I would paint my unfinished wood that I'm going to be decoupaging on, but I don't know, I just want to not do that today. just want to make this craft a little faster. And of course I know I'm cutting, so I'm going to get choppy lines, but that is just because I want to separate these images a little bit better. And then I will go with my, if I can remember where I put my water pen, I know I saw one, with my water pen and around and tear it out. But I don't want to tear too far because I need a lot of this extra border too to help with the bottom. So if I do gnomes, no, I won't get the border. Okay, let's see the snowman family. I figured I want to see how much. Let's see. I'll just go between the dad's hat and to the boy's scarf. There. So I'm just going to go and grab my water pen and I'll be right back. Right, it's a slight change in plan. I have these water pens. I bought them at the dollar store. I believe it was Dollar Tree. I cannot get them to twist apart to be able to fill. I had one and I went to, the other one I went to twist and I think I cracked it. So I'm still just going to use the water pen, but I'm just going to, I don't want this lid. I'm just going to dip it into the water instead. But before I do that, I have to separate the layers. And I always keep these extra pieces of paper. I use them for other crafts, like if you wanted to do like, not decoupage, what is that? Oh, paper mache. They make good things. I also use them for, you know, spills and cleanup. So, or if you want to use like, I don't know, there's a few other crafts I wanted to try and see how it works. That idea to making rice paper. So I thought that was kind of neat to make rice paper. And then there is some of these, some of the darker colors, I don't know if you can see, do get that little print through there, a little bit of the ink through. Thought that'd be kind of neat to see if I can, you know, do something with some of these other layers. I said, you know, most of these are 2-ply, but sometimes I get ones that are 3-ply, and it's just a lot of paper. I mean, you're paying for it. Why not find a way to craft with it or use it up? Like I said, I have a stack somewhere. Although I may have, when we moved, I may have just thrown it all in recycling just because it's a lot of paper or compost, whichever, you know. One of those bins I would have probably thrown them all into. But there's just a little dampness on my thumb and first finger, and I'm able to pull it apart. Sometimes they don't pull apart that easy. So there's times when I struggle with that, and I've done the sticky tape method, and doing the tape method, I usually just rip the napkin completely. So now I'm just gonna trim a little bit of this off right up here. I just have, and I'm going to trim a little bit of this down here. If I just trim some of these extra little pieces off, then I have less, you know, less to go around. So I'll just go around the snowman. I kind of know where it's going to be. Like that, and then I'm just going to take my end of my scissors, and if it's wet enough it should tear, but it's not, so maybe I will just use my finger and just kind of pull that up. Just hold the one side down and just tear just kind of around there so you get this jagged edge, then it's not such a harsh line. And I will say this is actually something new for me because I've never really paid too much attention to that hard line. I usually just trim with the scissors as close as I can to get to what I'm working with. And I never really ever thought about having harsh lines. This water dries on me. Got the one snowman. Now if I would have painted this white, it's gonna be, you know, the white would show through. Not so much this is the natural wood, but I wanted to keep this natural wood. I didn't really want to paint them because I didn't know what I want to do with the front. I want to keep the front and the sides, or not, the front and the top and bottom the natural color. So you can see with the one snowman, it's going to come to about halfway through the back, and then put this one here, it's going to come to about halfway on the back, so they will overlap in the back. So I'll make a second one of these, and then I will do the little gnomes, and when I get the other 3 pieces kind of tore out, I'll be back. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut out. So I'm just going to get my Mod Podge, which I'm almost out of this jar. And I don't know where my other Mod Podge is. So I'm going to start right on the very center back piece. I think I'll do the large snowman ones first. Mod Podge there. Actually, I'm going to do all the sides. I don't know if I have enough Mod Podge to do this. I hope I do. Mod Podge on the one panel and the back. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to put it right here. Just smooth it out. Flip it over and smooth it out to the back. And then the next snowman family, separating. Oops, I gotta do this other one. I'm gonna do the other side. Too much glue. Okay. Want the brush bristle in my picture. So I'm gonna put this snowman family, put him down, make sure he's gonna go. Just smooth it down. And come around like that. So I got the snowman family coming around. Now it looks like it's a bigger family. Now I know I've got this odd gap here. It's okay, I will fix that with other stuff. Pull this napkin down, smooth it out the best I can. And I'm just going to set this to the side to dry. And now I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to put the Mod Podge on all 3 sides. Just hoping I have enough Mod Podge to finish this project. I think I will. The bristles of my brush to be there. Start with these guys right here. And then next one. Okay. This one's a little bit different. You can't do that one, so I'm just gonna trim this guy off. I didn't quite realize that this one I would only be able to fit the 5. They were a little bit spaced out different. So I'm going to have that little gap right there, but that's okay because that will be hidden in the next step. Now, the final thing is to just take this and do another layer of Mod Podge over top of the napkin to seal it in. Let this dry. So when the second coat of Mod Podge, or when this entire Mod Podge is dried, I will be back to finish these off. Right, so Mod Podge is dry, and I thought I was recording, so I already did this one. So all I did is, where I left the tissue kind of over the side, I just took a nail file and just filing, just do this, filing just one direction straight down, causes the paper to get a nice little tear in there, and it comes right off, and you just kind of don't want to rip it off, but sometimes it just comes off, sometimes it gets stuck. Just a little bit of glue right there. Yeah, just a blob of glue. But look how nice that side looks, and all the way around. And I'll do this side, same thing. There, so now that side is done as well. I'm just going to double check this one. I don't know why the nail file wants to make that scraping noise. Now, I did have a few spots on this one with the snowman where some of the napkin got caught along this bottom ledge. So I'm just taking my tiny little precision scissors and I'm just snipping it off in there, and then just kind of scraping some of the excess napkin the best I can. I don't want to wreck it. Mostly I just don't want to have it where you can see it off the edge. This will be covered, but still, just want to clean up as much of this extra napkin as possible. I should have kind of tore some of that stuff or cut some of that away before I let it dry, but I didn't think that it was going to stick that good. I didn't think I had any glue there, but okay, so there's still just a little piece there, but it's no longer sitting on the edge here. So what I'm going to do to fix some of that or hide some of that is I have a bunch of this tinsely garland. It kind of feels like pipe cleaner kind of, but it's on a wire and you can kind of shape it. I have no idea where I got this. Had this so long. I don't know, but I'm going to glue it around the bottom, around the top, and where the X is. So I'm going to start here. Just put a strip strip of glue and just glue this down. Should have started in the other corner, not at the front. That's okay. Snip it off. I'm just going to get it to come around the corner. A little more glue there. Now I gotta go grab my glue sticks. Left them in the other room. So I will be back to finish gluing this. Well, I guess I'll be back to finish gluing the rest of that on. So now I want to go up the top. Across and back down. A little more glue in there. But look how it's looking now. I'll turn the light on. The light just kind of reflects all that nice silver tinsel. I'm gonna put a strip across where the X is as well. For the X part, I'm going to start up in the one corner, come to the center, and then go back up to that corner, to the other corner. That way the stuff isn't going to be crisscrossing. So I just don't want a lot of extra bulkiness in the center, so I want the light to be able to shine through. So I'm just going to put the glue there and then come. So I'm kind of just doing the X in like two V's instead of like the X. So I'm just going to do this one the exact same way, and I will be back when I've got the tinsely stuff around the bottom and across the front. Okay, so I got that done on both of them. So now I'm going to do a little strip of it around the tops of these. I think it just needs it. I wasn't going to, but I'm just looking at them like, no, this definitely needs some of this silver tinsely stuff along the top as well. Yeah, that definitely makes it look more festive. I like the way that's looking. I'm going to do the same to this one. And I know I just keep dropping my garland on the floor here. Good thing my cats aren't here at the moment. Oops. They would be making it impossible for me to do this craft today. Oops. And because this is old, some of these I've had to trim and make smaller sections because some of this stuff is missing the tinsel stuff. So that's easy to fix. Just kind of, or some of it is like or missing or it's coming unwrapped. So just trimming it off. Okay. Trying to add a new glue stick and the trigger is stuck. I can't get the new glue stick to go in until I get the trigger unstuck. I think there's just enough glue left in glue gun to finish up this. Maybe now I can get the go in there. Now I'm going to glue some of this to the top here as well. I hope I have enough. I don't know. I'm going to do the top of this one. I don't know if I prefer crafting in the living room or the kitchen. I don't know. Right now I'm in my kitchen just because I needed a outlet to plug my glue gun in, and the ones in the living room are being used, or I'm going to have to pull out the couch, and I just didn't feel like pulling out my couch, so. Or I've got another outlet here in the kitchen when I'd have to pull out my dining room table to get in there, and I didn't feel like doing that either, so I'm just going to stand here at the edge beside my sink just so it's an easier an outlet to get to. There. So those ones are done. I like the way they're looking. Now I'm debating, do I want to put, I'm just going to see if I have enough. Oh, I do. I have enough to do that. So I've got 2 small pieces left. So I'm going to do another row between this bottom one and this top one here, just to kind of hide some of this wood here. Just kind of makes the top look a little bit, it's going to make the top of the lantern look more full. And also gets rid of that brown edge, because you don't really see much of the brown edge anywhere else. So it just kind of covers that and hides some of that. And then I'm going to also continue gluing it up on the top here just to hide all the top of this. yeah, so I get a nice little roof. And then if you think that anywhere is like kind of sparse, you just can like move this around, and then anywhere where some of these little strands are sticking up, I'm just snipping them off. So now I'm just going to do the top of that one the exact same, and I'll be back to show you them displayed. So I've got a couple little pieces here left. So I'm just going to take the smallest piece I have, I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to glue this up on top to give myself what will look like a little hanger for the lantern. Because all lanterns need either a way to hang or the handle to carry. Do the same to this other one. Glue all over my fingers. So I'm just going to snip off. So there's the two finished lanterns. Now I'm just going to show you what they look like under my tree. Yeah, so there's the two little lanterns under my tree. Now it's going to be interesting, you just see all this glitter. You don't even see, that they've got them decorated. So I think I'm going to move them around. I'm going to put the bird cage here. I'll put this like this so you can be able to see from the side. So that one's got the snowman, and I'll move this one over here. Like I said, I'm still playing around with where all my ornaments that I'm making are going to sit. Now this has the, I guess just two gnomes. It's a little bit harder to see that one because of where it's sitting, but I really like the way the little lanterns turned out today. Again, I'd just like to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.